Alright guys, I just got back from watching the Bourne Legacy. Funny story about the movies. When I was buying my tickets, there were these kids there. I guess they were probably seniors in high school or something like that. And they were trying to get in to watch the campaign, which is rated R, and the Bourne Legacy is PG-13. I guess one of them wasn't old enough to buy the ticket. And so they were out there saying, oh, we'll just get someone else to buy it, and all this stuff. And so I got my ticket, and then when I went in, the lady who actually sold me my ticket came in and was yelling at the manager saying, these kids are ridiculous, and it was just kind of funny. But yeah, they also played this really cool trailer called Loopers for the Bourne Legacy, and I hadn't heard about this movie. It's got that kid who's been in everything. The Dark Knight Rises, Inception, he was from 10 Things I Hate About You. And it's like, in the trailer, it's something about, I think he exists in our time, but he's a hitman for the future. So when they want someone killed, they send them from the future to our time, and he kills them. And if you're a looper, you you have to kill them no matter what. And Bruce Willis is also in it, and he gets sent back, and he finds out that it's him in the future. But a looper has to kill him regardless. So it looked like a really cool movie just from the trailer, so I am looking forward to that. It's supposed to come out like September, but The Bourne Legacy, I really did like this movie. I thought it was a great action movie. I could see some people complaining that there wasn't enough fighting and action scenes in the movie because it is like 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I could see some people having a problem with there not being enough action, but I thought it was a good movie. I thought Jeremy Renner was awesome, Edward Norton was awesome, and Jeremy Renner has been great in a ton of stuff. He was Hawkeye in The Avengers, The Hurt Locker. I think he's great, and he did an awesome job with this. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I've watched all the Bourne movies. I think I saw the first one years ago, but this movie actually made me curious to watch the other movies. So yeah, I did like this. I thought it was good. It didn't get boring or anything, and so yeah, I would definitely recommend watching this movie. Now, for those of you who want spoilers, I guess I should start by saying that it starts off at this training facility for the Bourne guys, the super soldiers. And Jeremy Renner, he's like up in Alaska fighting wolves and shit, and just being a complete badass, and he has to take these pills, like a blue pill and a green pill. Green pill increases your physical attributes, and the blue one increases like your resistance to pain, your mental stuff, intelligence. So I thought that was pretty cool. And something happened, I guess, because of Jason Bourne, Matt Damon. He caused like some type of problems for the administration, so Edward Norton is in charge of like the Bourne Project, I guess, creating these super soldiers. And because they can't have this information getting out, he has to destroy the program. Top to bottom, he wants to kill all the Bourne people. I mean, I'm not trying to like confuse this here by calling them Bourne people. The super soldier people, I guess is what I'm going to call them. So instead of them taking the green pill and the blue pill, they send out this new pill, and they give it to all the super soldiers, and they take it, and they all just start dropping like flies, except for Aaron Cross, I believe was his name, Jeremy Renner, because he's in Alaska training. So they send like a missile, this like plane thing, to go take him out. Of course he survives, and they're just trying to wipe out the program. And there's this doctor who worked on the science side of it, and she gets wrapped up in this whole thing. They send one of her co-workers in. They have this way to like control your behavior, and he just starts shooting people, and she's the only survivor. And then the government's trying to kill her. Like anybody involved at all with this project, they want killed. So it was kind of a weird twist, because Edward Norton, he does make it seem like he is doing this for the good of the country. He cannot have one of these super soldiers running loose. But he was also like the villain. So it was kind of like a weird role for him in a movie like this. But I thought he did a great job with it. So the entire time he's hunting Jeremy Renner, he finds out he escaped, and he knows how dangerous he is. And in the meantime, Jeremy Renner is going through this withdrawal because he can't get his medication. And apparently he doesn't really need the green pill anymore. But the blue pill, the withdrawal, could kill him. So he meets up with the doctor who survived, and she's going to fix him up like a new batch. They have to go to the Philippines, and there's all these different chase scenes and things like that. That was really cool. And then when they get to the Philippines, he gets the shot, and he's really sick, and then he's starting to come around. It's starting to work for him. And they send in this guy named Larks, I believe his name was. And he's also a super soldier. And I'm trying to figure this out. Maybe I do need to watch the other movies. But Edward Norton said something like, he's a beta project. And he acted like he didn't want to send in Larks. Like Larks was a loose cannon or something. I don't know. But it was really weird because why would they completely destroy all of their super soldiers and then they just have like this guy who's also a super soldier ready to go? Like I may have missed something there. So they send this other super soldier after him, and they have like some cool chase scenes in the Philippines on the back of motorcycles and things like that. And it was really cool. And at the end, Jeremy Renner and the girl have escaped on a ship, and that was it. So they definitely set it up in the possibility of sequels in the future, just like the other Bourne movies. And they could continue on with this, kind of like the Batman movies. You got the first trilogy, and now maybe we'll get a new trilogy. And I thought he did a great job with this character, so I would like to see a sequel to this movie at some point in the future. And that was it, really. I guess, well, now that it's like 3:30 in the morning, I guess I'll be going to see The Campaign later today, and I'll have my review of that movie up. I'm really looking forward to that one. Should be great. And that's it. So hope you guys like this review. Leave your thoughts on this movie in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Bye.